YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka the Medusa. Hey, if this is your first time on my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell every time I put up new content. Titanic 2, 2020. I really don't know what the actual date is supposed to happen. But those of y'all that actually really knows the history, or so-called history, behind that ship, it's going to set sail later on this year, and it's actually really going to take the exact same route that the so-called original Titanic took some soon to be 108 years ago this year. Now, I know what a lot of y'all may be saying. Well, why do you say so-called? Well, if you know anything about that ship, White Star Line was the company at the time, and they actually really had three other ships. They had the Titanic, of course, then they had the Olympic, and then they had the Britannic. Well, the Olympic got fucked up twice, right? Under this, and it just so happened that the captain of that ship was the same captain of the so-called Titanic. Now, we all know people do shit for insurance reasons, but what a lot of people may or may not know, a lot of famous people with famous names that you may know of that were either on that boat or they got off of that boat because they already knew what was going to happen. J.P. Morgan, Chase Bank. Do I really need to point that shit out? But in either case, right? They really couldn't get that. The repairs were too expensive for that ship, so they switched out the names, and that was the one that actually really sunk, not the Titanic. Now, all of us know that a government, regardless of what country, they know how to keep shit hush hush for a long ass while. Now, all of a sudden, well, actually, they've been really been talking about this ever since 2018. But now they want to really come out and say, all right, this new ship, Titanic 2, supposed to set sail later on this year. Well, I'm going to tell you something, people. It ain't no doggone Titanic 2. If you just paid attention to what the hell I just told you, that ship that's going to sail is the original ship. They just went in there and redecorated some shit to make everybody think that that's the second coming of the Titanic. No, it ain't, people. Put it like this: anytime when a government can lie, talking about we went to the moon, you already know they doing a boat ain't shit, right? So I just thought that I would actually really put that out there. Just like, if you actually really want to learn more about that topic, hell, just go on YouTube. Just type in Titanic conspiracy theory, and all them shits will come up. But the one that you actually really need to watch, the documentary, like about 52 minutes long. So watch that one, and it would actually really give you all of the information that you need. Now, call me a conspiracy theorist, but I smell a rat. I can smell a rat 10 miles away, right? And basically all what this ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit here. So, with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your grandma, your pawpaw, your uncle, your neighbor next door, across the street, round the corner. Hell, tell everybody. Paulus Harris, aka the Medusa. I'm what's happening. Holla at y'all.